Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Mastery Hub. My name is Logan, and today I want to talk about Kamala Harris. She is a very important person in the United States. Many people know her, and she is famous for her work. I will share her story with you and explain why she is special. In this video, we will learn about Kamala Harris's life. We will talk about her childhood, her education, and her career. You will also learn why she is an inspiration to many people. This story is simple and easy to understand. I hope it helps you learn English and learn more about the world. 1. Who is Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris is a famous politician in the United States. She was born on October 20th, 1964, in Oakland, California. Her parents were from different countries. Her mother came from India and her father came from Jamaica. They moved to the United States to work and study. Kamala's parents were very smart and hardworking. Her mother was a scientist and her father was a teacher. They believed in helping people and working for a better future. Kamala learned these lessons from her parents when she was a child. When Kamala was young, her parents wanted her to study hard and follow her dreams. They taught her the importance of education and helping others. Kamala worked very hard in school. She loved to read and learn about the world. Kamala has a younger sister named Maya. They grew up together and supported each other. Kamala's family also taught her to be proud of her culture and background. Her mother often told her stories about India, and her father talked about Jamaica. As a child, Kamala saw many problems in her community. She saw people who needed help, and she wanted to make a difference. She decided that when she grew up, she would do something to help others. This dream stayed with her as she got older. Kamala went to Howard University, a famous school in Washington, D.C. There, she studied politics and learned how the government works. Later, she went to law school to become a lawyer. She wanted to use the law to fight for justice and help people. Kamala Harris became a lawyer and worked to protect people's rights. She helped people who didn't have a voice and stood up for those who needed help. She believed that everyone should be treated fairly, no matter their background or where they come from. Later, Kamala decided to go into politics. She wanted to create laws and policies to make life better for people. She became the Attorney General of California, which means she was the top lawyer in the state. In this role, she worked to make the justice system fairer. Kamala Harris also became a U.S. Senator. A senator is a person who helps make laws for the whole country. Kamala focused on helping people get jobs, improving education, and protecting the environment. In 2020, Kamala Harris became even more famous when she became the Vice President of the United States. She is the first woman, the first black person, and the first person of Indian descent to become Vice President. This is a very big achievement. Kamala Harris inspires people all around the world. She shows that hard work and determination can lead to success. She also teaches us that we should help others and work to make the world a better place. Kamala's story is about courage, hard work, and never giving up. It teaches us that no matter where we come from, we can achieve great things if we believe in ourselves and work hard. 2. Why she is famous. Kamala Harris is famous for many reasons. She is a leader who has achieved great things. She made history in 2020 when she became the Vice President of the United States. Kamala is the first woman to hold this position. She is also the first black person and the first person of Indian descent to become vice president. This was a very big moment in American history. Before becoming vice president, Kamala was already well known. She worked hard as a lawyer and a politician. She stood up for people who needed help and fought for fairness and justice. Many people respect her because she always tries to do what is right. As vice president, Kamala Harris helps the president, Joe Biden, lead the country. She works on important issues like improving education, helping the environment, and creating jobs. She also focuses on making sure everyone is treated equally, no matter where they come from or what they look like. Kamala Harris inspires people all over the world. Many women and young girls look up to her. They see that if Kamala can achieve big things, they can too. She shows that hard work and determination can help anyone reach their dreams. Kamala is also famous for her speeches. She speaks clearly and confidently. She encourages people to stay strong and never give up. Her words give hope to many people, especially those who feel they cannot achieve their goals. Another reason Kamala Harris is famous is because of her unique background. Her parents taught her to be proud of who she is. Her mother was from India, and her father was from Jamaica. Kamala grew up learning about both cultures. This helps her understand people from different parts of the world. When Kamala Harris became vice president, it was a historic event. Many people celebrated this moment. It showed that anyone, no matter their gender or background, can achieve great things if they work hard. Kamala's work is not just about leading the country. She also supports young people. She tells them to study hard and believe in themselves. Kamala wants everyone to know that they can make a difference in the world. Kamala Harris is also famous for breaking barriers. In the past, women and people of color were often not allowed to hold powerful positions. Kamala showed that times are changing. She proved that women can be leaders too. Her journey to becoming vice president was not easy. She faced many challenges, but she never gave up. Kamala Harris is famous because she reminds us that we can achieve great things even when the road is difficult. Many people admire Kamala Harris for her hard work, her courage, and her kindness. She shows us that it is important to care for others and to stand up for what is right. Kamala's story is one of hope and inspiration. She is famous because she made history, but she is also famous because she gives people hope. She reminds us that no dream is too big if we believe in ourselves and work hard. Kamala Harris is a symbol of what is possible. Third, her education and early life. Kamala Harris had a very interesting early life. She was born in Oakland, California on October 20th, 1964. Her mother was from India and her father was from Jamaica. Both of her parents were very smart and hard-working. They taught Kamala and her sister to study hard and help others. When Kamala was a little girl, her mother would often say, "You can be anything you want if you work hard." Kamala believed this and always tried her best in school. She loved learning and was very curious about the world. Kamala's family was not rich, but they worked hard to make sure she had good opportunities. Her mother, Shamala, was a scientist who studied cancer. Her father, Donald, was a professor who taught about economics. They both wanted Kamala to have a bright future. As a child, Kamala went to school in Berkeley, California. She was a good student and loved to read books. Kamala also enjoyed playing with her sister, Maya. They were very close and supported each other. When Kamala was 12 years old, her family moved to Montreal, Canada. Kamala went to high school there. She worked hard in her classes and made new friends. Even as a teenager, Kamala cared about helping people. She often joined community activities and spoke up when she saw something unfair. After finishing high school, Kamala moved back to the United States to go to college. She attended Howard University in Washington, D.C. Howard University is a historically black university, and Kamala loved studying there. She studied political science and economics. She also joined the debate team and worked in student government. These experiences helped her learn how to speak confidently and lead others. Kamala said that her time at Howard University was very important in her life. She learned about leadership, teamwork, and how to fight for what is right. She met many inspiring teachers and friends who encouraged her to follow her dreams. After graduating from Howard University, Kamala wanted to continue her education. She decided to study law. Kamala attended the University of California, Hastings College of the Law. She worked very hard and learned how to become a lawyer. Studying law was not easy, but Kamala never gave up. She wanted to help people and make sure everyone was treated fairly. After finishing law school, Kamala passed the bar exam. This allowed her to become a lawyer and start her career. Kamala's education taught her many important lessons. She learned how to solve problems, speak up for others, and make a difference in the world. Her early life and education prepared her for the big roles she would take on later in life. Even though Kamala faced challenges, she stayed focused on her goals. She remembered what her mother always told her: "You can be anything you want if you work hard." Kamala's early life shows us the importance of education, determination, and family support. Today, Kamala often talks about how her education helped her succeed. She tells young people to stay in school, work hard, and never stop learning. Kamala's story inspires many people to believe in themselves and aim high. Her journey from a curious young girl to a lawyer and leader shows that education is a powerful tool. Kamala Harris is proof that learning and hard work can take you far in life. Kamala Harris's career is full of achievements. She worked hard to help people and make her community better. She started her career as a lawyer and became a strong leader. Kamala first worked as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, California. This job allowed her to help people by solving crimes and making sure justice was served. Kamala believed in fairness and wanted to protect her community. After gaining experience, Kamala became the district attorney of San Francisco in 2003. This was a big role. As the district attorney, Kamala was in charge of making sure the laws were followed in San Francisco. She worked to reduce crime and keep the city safe. One of Kamala's goals was to help young people avoid making bad choices. She started a program to help first-time offenders, especially young people. This program gave them a second chance to turn their lives around. Kamala believed that helping people was better than punishing them. In 2010, Kamala achieved another milestone. She became the Attorney General of California. The Attorney General is the top lawyer in the state. Kamala was the first woman and the first person of color to hold this position in California. As Attorney General, Kamala worked to protect the rights of all Californians. She focused on making the state safer. Kamala helped fight against crime, including issues like drug trafficking and human trafficking. She also worked hard to protect people's homes during the housing crisis. Kamala believed in standing up for people who didn't have a voice. She fought for fairness in schools, workplaces, and communities. She also worked to improve the environment by enforcing laws that protect nature and reduce pollution. In 2016, Kamala decided to take her career to the next level. She ran for the United States Senate and won. As a senator, Kamala represented California in Washington, D.C. This was a big responsibility. She worked on important issues like health care, education, and justice. In the Senate, Kamala spoke up for people who needed help. She asked tough questions and made sure the government was doing its job. Kamala believed that everyone deserves a chance to succeed, no matter where they come from. Kamala's career shows how hard work and determination can lead to success. She started as a lawyer and became a leader who inspires many people. Her goal has always been to help others and make the world a better place. Even as she took on bigger roles, Kamala stayed connected to her roots. She remembered the lessons her parents taught her about fairness, hard work, and helping others. These values guided her throughout her career. Kamala's career is a great example for anyone who wants to make a difference. She shows us that we can achieve big things if we work hard and care about others. Her journey from a young lawyer to one of the most important leaders in the country is truly inspiring. 5. Becoming Vice President. Kamala Harris's journey to becoming the Vice President of the United States is an inspiring story. It shows how hard work and determination can lead to great success. In 2020, Kamala joined Joe Biden's team. Joe Biden was running for president, and he chose Kamala to run with him as vice president. This was a very important decision. It was also historic because Kamala was the first woman, the first black person, and the first person of South Asian heritage to be on a major political party's ticket as vice president. During the election campaign, Kamala traveled to many places. She talked to people about important issues like health care, education, and equality. Kamala shared her ideas on how to make the country better. She wanted to help families, create more jobs, and ensure justice for everyone. Kamala also showed people that she understood their struggles. She spoke about her own life and how her family worked hard to achieve their dreams. Her story inspired many people, especially women and young girls who saw her as a role model. The election was held in November 2020. Millions of people voted across the United States. It was a close and exciting race. When the results were announced, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won. This was a historic moment. On January 20th, 2021, Kamala Harris was sworn in as the Vice President of the United States. The ceremony took place in Washington, D.C., at the Capitol building. Kamala took the oath of office and officially became the Vice President. Kamala's inauguration was a moment of pride for many people. It showed that anyone, no matter their background, can achieve great things in America. Women, people of color, and immigrants felt inspired by Kamala's success. As Vice President, Kamala Harris has many important duties. She helps President Joe Biden make decisions and works on solving big problems in the country. Kamala also represents the United States in meetings with other countries. One of Kamala's roles as Vice President is to lead the Senate. She has the power to cast a deciding vote when the Senate is tied. This makes her position very important in making laws. Kamala works on issues like climate change, education, and healthcare. She also focuses on helping small businesses and creating opportunities for everyone. Kamala believes in fairness and works to ensure that everyone has a chance to succeed. Her journey to becoming vice president has inspired people around the world. Kamala has shown that breaking barriers is possible with hard work and determination. She continues to encourage people to dream big and never give up, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. Kamala's achievement is not just about her. It represents progress for everyone who believes in equality and opportunity. She has made history, and her work as vice president continues to shape the future. Kamala often says, "I may be the first, but I won't be the last." This means she hopes her success will inspire others to follow their dreams and become leaders too. Her story reminds us that with courage and determination, anything is possible. Kamala Harris's journey to becoming vice president is a story of hope, hard work, and breaking barriers. Kamala Harris faced many challenges in her life. These challenges started when she was young. Kamala's parents separated when she was a child, and her mother raised her and her sister on her own. This taught Kamala the value of hard work and determination. When Kamala decided to study law, some people doubted her. They said she might not succeed because it was a tough field. But Kamala believed in herself. She worked very hard and finished law school. She proved that she was capable and ready to take on any challenge. As Kamala started her career, there were more challenges. Sometimes people didn't take her seriously because she was young. Others thought she couldn't do big jobs because she was a woman or a person of color. Kamala faced discrimination, but she didn't let it stop her. In her job as a district attorney, Kamala worked on tough cases. Some cases were hard to solve, and some people didn't agree with her decisions. But Kamala stayed focused on doing the right thing. She believed that her work could help make her community safer. Even when she became the Attorney General of California, Kamala had to deal with criticism. Some people said she was too strict, while others said she wasn't doing enough. Kamala listened to their concerns, but she kept working for what she believed was fair and just. 2. Being the first woman vice president. One of the biggest challenges Kamala faced was becoming the first woman vice president. This was a historic moment, but it was not easy. Many people had never seen a woman in such a powerful position before. When Kamala ran for vice president, she faced criticism and unfair treatment. Some people judged her based on her appearance or her background instead of her abilities. Others said she couldn't handle the job because it was too big for a woman. Kamala had to work extra hard to prove that she was ready for the role. She didn't let the negativity stop her. Instead, she focused on showing people that women can be strong leaders. After she won the election, Kamala faced new challenges as vice president. Some people doubted her decisions because she was the first woman and the first person of color in this role, but Kamala stayed confident and continued to work hard for the country. Being the first woman vice president also meant that Kamala had to inspire others. She wanted young girls and boys to see that they could achieve their dreams too. Kamala often talked about breaking barriers and making history, but she also reminded people that it's not easy. 3. Balancing expectations. As vice president, Kamala has many responsibilities. She has to make important decisions and solve big problems. At the same time, she has to represent people who look up to her. This can be a lot of pressure. Kamala understands that people expect her to succeed and make a difference. She works hard to meet these expectations while staying true to herself. She knows that her role is not just about her, but also about inspiring others. 4. Facing criticism. In politics, criticism is common. Kamala has faced many critics during her career. Some people disagree with her policies, while others don't like the way she does things. Kamala listens to criticism, but she doesn't let it stop her. She uses it as an opportunity to learn and improve. She believes that everyone has a right to their opinion, but she also believes in standing up for what is right. 5. Staying strong. Through all these challenges, Kamala has stayed strong. She credits her family and her upbringing for teaching her to never give up. Her mother, who was a scientist, always told her to fight for what she believed in. Kamala's journey has not been easy, but it has been worth it. She has shown the world that challenges can be overcome with hard work, determination, and courage. 6. Inspiring others. Kamala knows that her story is important for others. She often says, "I may be the first, but I won't be the last." This means she hopes her success will inspire other women and people of color to follow their dreams. Kamala believes that challenges make us stronger. She uses her experiences to teach others that it's okay to face difficulties. What matters is how we deal with them and what we learn from them. Kamala Harris has done many things to help people. As Vice President, she works on important issues. She wants to make life better for everyone, no matter where they live or who they are. One of Kamala's main goals is to improve healthcare. She believes that everyone should have access to doctors, hospitals, and medicine. Kamala works to lower healthcare costs so that families can get the care they need without worrying about money. Education is another important area for Kamala. She thinks that every child should have a chance to go to a good school. Kamala supports programs that help students learn and grow. She also wants to make college more affordable so that more people can study and build a better future. Kamala is also focused on equal rights. She believes that everyone should be treated fairly, no matter their skin color, gender, or background. She works to make sure that laws protect all people equally. Another way Kamala helps is by supporting workers. She wants to create more jobs and make sure workers are paid fairly. Kamala believes that when people have good jobs, they can take care of their families and feel proud of their work. Kamala also cares about the environment. She works on projects to protect nature, like planting trees and reducing pollution. She wants to make sure that the air we breathe and the water we drink are clean. Kamala believes it is important to take care of the planet for future generations. Kamala listens to people's problems and tries to find solutions. She travels to different places to learn what people need. She talks to farmers, teachers, students, and workers to understand their struggles and help them. Kamala Harris has inspired millions of people around the world. She is the first woman and the first person of color to be Vice President of the United States. This is a big achievement, and it shows that anything is possible. Kamala's story is a reminder that hard work and determination can lead to success. She started as a little girl with big dreams, and now she is one of the most powerful leaders in the world. This inspires young girls and boys to believe in themselves and follow their dreams. Kamala often talks about the importance of education and learning. She tells young people to never stop studying and to always ask questions. She believes that education can open doors to a better future. Kamala's journey inspires women everywhere. She shows that women can be leaders and make a difference in the world. Many young girls look up to her and say, "If Kamala can do it, I can do it too." Kamala also inspires people from different backgrounds. She is the daughter of immigrants, and her success shows that you can achieve great things no matter where you come from. She encourages people to be proud of their culture and to never give up on their goals. Kamala believes in kindness and helping others. She often says, "We are stronger when we work together." She encourages people to help their neighbors, stand up for what is right, and work as a team to solve problems. Kamala inspires people by showing courage. She has faced many challenges in her life, but she never gave up. She teaches us that it's okay to fail sometimes, as long as we keep trying. Her speeches are full of hope and encouragement. She tells people to dream big and to believe in themselves. Kamala says, "You may be the first to do something, but you should make sure you're not the last." This means that when you succeed, you should help others succeed too. Kamala has broken many barriers in her career. She was the first woman to become vice president. She was also the first Black woman and the first South Asian woman in this role. This is a big deal because it shows that history is changing. Kamala's achievements have opened doors for others. She has shown that anyone can reach their goals if they work hard and stay focused. She believes that everyone should have a chance to succeed, no matter who they are. By breaking barriers, Kamala has made history. She has inspired people to think differently about what is possible. She proves that leaders can come from all backgrounds, and that diversity makes us stronger. Fourth, encouraging young leaders. Kamala loves to encourage young people. She often talks to students and tells them to never give up. She says that young people are the future, and their ideas can change the world. Kamala tells young leaders to be brave. She says, "Don't be afraid to speak up and share your ideas." She believes that every voice matters, and young people can make a big difference. She also encourages young people to help their communities. Kamala says that small actions, like helping a neighbor or volunteering at school, can create big changes. Kamala wants young people to believe in themselves. She often says, "You are stronger than you think, and you can achieve more than you imagine." These words inspire students to work hard and never give up on their dreams. Kamala Harris has shown that one person can make a difference. She has worked hard to help people and create positive change. Whether it's improving healthcare, supporting education, or fighting for equal rights, Kamala is always working to make the world better. Her achievements remind us that everyone has the power to make a difference. Kamala believes that when we work together, we can solve problems and create a brighter future for everyone. Kamala Harris is a strong and important leader. She has worked hard to reach her goals. She is now the Vice President of the United States, which is a very big achievement. Kamala's story teaches us that if you work hard and believe in yourself, you can achieve your dreams too. Her life shows that anyone can succeed, no matter where they come from or what challenges they face. Kamala never gave up, even when things were hard. She shows us that with determination and courage, we can overcome any obstacles in our way. Kamala Harris is not just a leader. She is also an inspiration. Her story inspires people to follow their dreams and to always work towards their goals. She reminds us that we all have the power to make a difference in the world. I hope you enjoyed learning about Kamala Harris. She has done so many great things, and her story is a true example of hard work and perseverance. If you want to learn more about Kamala Harris or other interesting people, please subscribe to Basic English Academy. There are many more stories that can inspire and teach you. Keep learning English and discovering new things. Remember, every step you take helps you become better. I will see you in the next video. Keep up the great work and don't stop learning.